Jake Garcia joins us now with our top sports story, and this guy had an amazing NFL career, especially that one season, but now, boys, he's dealing with a big blow.
That's right, and today this was just devastating, heartbreaking, tragic news to hear. Chris Johnson, the former NFL running back, played for the Titans, played for the Cardinals. He revealed today on Good Morning America that he's been diagnosed with ALS. Of course, that's a neurodegenerative disease.
Lou Gehrig's disease.
Exactly. There is no cure for it. So, a lot of patients who are diagnosed with this sometimes get multiple years to live. Others get significantly less than that. And it just kind of depends on where this was all caught in the process of just kind of withering away at his spinal cord and central nervous system. Football fans know this guy as just an electrifying talent, someone who could make defenders miss really easily. But today, unfortunately, it was a very different side to this football player. Michael Strahan conducted this emotional interview, and Johnson spoke not with his voice, but through a machine that he directed with his eyes. And he said, the toughest part with all of this is that a year ago today, he was lifting up his daughter to have her blow out the candles for her 7th birthday party. He can't do that anymore. So just tragic and devastating, and words cannot describe what that family has been going through for the better part of a year now. Cardinals fans might remember Johnson for his 3 seasons with Arizona at the back end of his career. First year in 2015 with the organization, he looked rejuvenated, top 3 in the NFL in rushing yards for about half a season. But then, guys, he fractured his tibia in week 12, didn't play the rest of that year. The next 2 years, he only played about 4 games apiece. So his career was really never the same after that 2015 season. Still holds the all-time record for single-season scrimmage yards for a running back. You could sense the appreciation that he had in his voice when he spoke to reporters when he was here in Arizona. Kind of contemplated retirement when his time in Tennessee came to an end. But when he was with the Cardinals, he was so appreciative just to be here. He could tell that he had gotten a second chance, and we're going to play some old sound from him that showed that he really made the most of his time here.
I never imagined, even playing for another team or even playing here. I always imagined me being in Tennessee my whole career. I never imagined putting on another uniform, and I was just sitting back thinking and just feel crazy. It's been fun. It's just a blessing to be able to continue playing football, going from thinking you're not going to play no more, contemplating retirement, and just everything I went through. It's just a situation. I'd be happy just to go out on the field and play. I just had bitter towards getting cut, period. The type of player I am, and, being that it was unexpected and, didn't ever think that would happen. Of course, it was bitterness, but couldn't dwell on it. Just made sure I stay in shape and get ready for whatever opportunity I had coming towards me.
Johnson's final season in the NFL came in 2017, played in 4 games that year. Then he was released halfway through the season. As I mentioned, he still holds the all-time record for scrimmage yards for a running back in a season, just over 2,500 yards. Johnson said that through this interview today, the biggest thing he wants people to know is that, yes, his muscles are breaking down. This is muscle atrophy. And so you lose your ability to walk and essentially control your limbs. He said despite, the physical restraints that he's under now, he said he's still the same person inside, still has the same personality, and he wants his kids to know that, and the care system that his wife has on his behalf, I think sees that every day with him. I don't know if you guys have interacted much with people who have been diagnosed with ALS, but I've done a couple stories on people who are battling that disease, and the care that they need from others is so intense that a lot of times the caregivers, they're shouldering a lot of that burden.
And the family.
Exactly, and it is just so tragic to see someone's body kind of wither away over the course of a few months or a year.
Especially somebody who's in that kind of physical condition.
Exactly. Yeah, and he
top 0.000% of human beings.
He was still working out. He was lifting weights. He was in incredible shape even after his NFL career. But now, because of this disease, it's a different story now.